Once upon a time, in a lush, vibrant forest nestled between rolling hills and sparkling streams, there was a small pond known to the creatures around as the Frog's Haven. This pond was a sanctuary for many frogs, each with their own personalities, dreams, and stories. Among them was a lively group of frogs who were inseparable: Lenny, the brave leader; Lily, the wise healer; Hopper, the energetic explorer; Toad, the cautious strategist; and Bree, the cheerful optimist. Together, they formed a tight, knit group that shared adventures, laughter, and sometimes challenges that tested their friendship and resilience. Every morning, as the first rays of sunlight danced across the water, the frogs would gather on a lily pad to discuss their plans for the day. Lenny, always eager for adventure, would suggest exploring beyond the familiar boundaries of the pond. Lily, with her calm demeanor and vast knowledge of the forest, would offer advice and caution, reminding everyone to stay safe. Hopper's boundless curiosity often led him to discover new places, while Toad meticulously planned their routes, ensuring they avoided dangers. Bree's infectious enthusiasm kept the group motivated, even when their plans seemed risky. One bright spring morning, Hopper suggested they venture into the Whispering Woods, a mysterious part of the forest known for its towering trees and strange, enchanting sounds. The group hesitated at first. The woods were rumored to be full of unseen dangers and secrets. But Hopper's enthusiasm was contagious, and Lenny, eager for a new adventure, decided they should go. Lily, always cautious, agreed to accompany them, bringing along her herbal remedies and a sense of wisdom that kept everyone grounded. As they entered the Whispering Woods, the frogs marveled at the towering trees, whose leaves formed a lush canopy overhead, filtering sunlight into dappled patterns on the forest floor. The air was thick with the scent of moss and blooming flowers. Every step they took revealed new sights: a family of fireflies blinking rhythmically, a hidden stream bubbling with crystal clear water, and colorful birds singing melodies that filled the air. Soon the group encountered their first challenge. A large, fallen log blocked their path, and beyond it, the ground was uneven and riddled with roots and stones. Hopper eagerly hopped ahead, eager to find a way around. Toad examined the obstacle carefully, suggesting they find a way to climb over it or go around. Lily offered her assistance, using her herbal knowledge to create a makeshift vine rope to help them climb. Bree kept everyone's spirits high, cracking jokes and humming cheerful tunes. As they navigated the obstacle, they discovered a small clearing with a peculiar sight: an ancient stone monument covered in moss and strange carvings. Lenny stepped forward, inspecting the carvings that depicted frogs and other creatures in scenes of harmony and adventure. It seemed to tell a story, perhaps of ancestors who once thrived in the forest. The group was captivated by the mystery, and Lily suggested they document the carvings and research their meaning later. This discovery ignited a new sense of curiosity and purpose among them. Further into the woods, they encountered a river that flowed swiftly and deep. The water was too dangerous to cross directly, and the banks were steep. Hopper's eyes sparkled with excitement as he pointed out a series of stepping stones that led across the river. But they were spaced unevenly. Toad examined the stones and suggested they build a small raft using fallen branches and vines. Lily helped tie the vines securely, and Bree cheered everyone on as they carefully crossed the makeshift bridge. The river crossing was exhilarating, and it reinforced the importance of teamwork and ingenuity. Beyond the river, the group found themselves in a hidden valley, lush with wildflowers and filled with the song of countless insects and birds. It was a place of serenity and beauty, yet they sensed there was more to discover. As they explored, they noticed signs of recent activity. tracks of animals larger than frogs, strange markings on the trees, and a faint, distant hum. Lily warned the group to remain cautious, sensing that they might have entered the territory of a new creature or a secret place. Suddenly, they heard a noise, a rustling in the bushes. Out stepped a tall, mysterious frog with shimmering green and gold skin, eyes that glinted with intelligence and curiosity. He introduced himself as Orion, a guardian of the forest's deeper secrets. Orion explained that he watched over the balance of nature in the forest, and that there was a greater purpose to their journey. He warned them that the forest was changing, and with it, the harmony that had sustained all its inhabitants was at risk. The frogs listened intently as Orion shared stories of a looming threat, an invasive species of insects that was destroying the native plants and animals. The insects spread rapidly, and if not stopped, they could devastate the entire ecosystem. Orion told the group that they had a vital role to play in protecting their home, and that their curiosity and bravery made them special. Inspired by Orion's words, the frogs decided to work together to find a solution. Lily suggested using her knowledge of plants and herbs to create natural repellents. Hopper volunteered to scout the area for the source of the insects, while Toad devised strategies to rally other creatures of the forest. Bree kept everyone motivated, reminding them that even small actions could make a big difference. Their efforts led them on a quest deeper into the forest, where they encountered a swarm of insects threatening to overrun a grove of young saplings. Using Lily's herbal concoctions, they created a barrier that kept the insects at bay. Hopper discovered that the insects were attracted to a certain plant that grew nearby, an invasive weed that had spread rapidly. Toad and the others worked to remove the invasive plants, restoring the native flora. Throughout their journey, the frogs faced numerous challenges, from navigating treacherous terrain and avoiding predators to solving riddles posed by ancient tree spirits. Each obstacle tested their courage, wit, and teamwork. They learned to trust each other's strengths and to listen to their instincts. Bree's optimism maintained their morale, even in the darkest moments. Lily's wisdom guided them through complex problems, and Hopper's adventurous spirit pushed them forward. As they succeeded in their mission, the forest's balance was gradually restored. The insects receded, and native plants began to flourish again. Orion, grateful for their help, bestowed upon them a blessing, a shimmering glow that would allow them to see in the dark and sense danger before it arrived. The frogs returned to their pond, their hearts full of pride and newfound knowledge. Back at the pond, the group shared their stories with the other creatures, inspiring a sense of unity and resilience throughout the forest. They realized that their adventure had not only saved their home, but also strengthened their bond and understanding of the world around them. The frogs knew that their journey was just beginning, for there would always be new mysteries to uncover and challenges to face. From that day on, the group of frogs became guardians of the forest's harmony, always ready to leap into action whenever needed. Their friendship, courage, and curiosity remained unbreakable, guiding them through many more adventures to come. And in the quiet evenings by the pond, as fireflies flickered and stars twinkled above, they would sit together, dreaming of the next great journey beyond the familiar boundaries of their home, knowing that together they could face anything that came their way.